Lines. Your Boston area BMW dealers. Sullivan Tire. Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer, the New England Sports Network. And by Toyota's official website for deals via Toyota.com. Well, it has turned out to be a glorious afternoon from Fenway Park. Blue skies and sunshine. As on the mound today for the Red Sox is Josh Beckett. He was 10-3 coming in, 3.62 earned run average, a .238 opponent batting average, over 100 strikeouts and 112 innings. And last time out, a victory against the Oakland A's, 6 2/3, giving up 2 runs. David DeJesus stands in on the left side, and the first pitch of this one is strike one. Over the outside corner, we're underway. DeJesus, Meyer, and Butler bat here in the first inning. This one fouled straight back. It's 0-2. Red Sox have won 11 of their last 15 games against Kansas City. And they've taken 2 out of 3 in this series as Kansas City won the first game of the series. Red Sox winning the last 2. And Boston now the 2-game lead atop the American League East. The Yankees dropping their first 2 games that series against Los Angeles as they'll play game 3 of that series today. 2 misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to DeJesus.
And this is the best that we've seen Josh Beckett since 2007. This last 10-start run, he's 7-1 with a 2.02. Doesn't get much better than that. He's been on a mission out there.
There are the numbers for him in the last 10 starts. The loss was at Philadelphia on June 14th as he just misses inside. In his career against Kansas City, he has never lost. He comes in with a 3-0 mark against Kansas City, a 2.41 earned run average. He's 1-0 in 2 career starts against the Royals here at Fenway. And his 2-2 is outside, ball 3.
Right away, first batter, outside, inside, outside, inside. That's pretty much what he does, and he may double up sometimes, but just impeccable control.
Swing and a miss. DeJesus strikes out. A good start for Beckett.
3-2, doubles up on a fastball outside corner. The velocity got him. Good spot. Nice way to start off the game.
One down from Mitch Meyer, who came in defensively into last night's game. He starts today's game in center field. Pops it up foul, backing out of play. They're 2-11. No homers, 9 runs batted in. Well, Josh Beckett undefeated in 8 starts at Fenway Park this season. He's 5-0 with a 2.85 ERA. Enjoys pitching here at Fenway. Jumps ahead 0-2.
These hitters look like they're surprised with his velocity. Been late last couple of swings.
There's ball 1, 1-2. Missed by much again, and it's 2-2. Well, John Smoltz picking up his first win in a Red Sox uniform last night after 210 wins as a member of the Atlanta Braves from 1988 through 2008. This ground ball foul. Junior announcer day from Fenway. Here's the Kansas City Royals starting 9.
Hi, my name's Maddie. Here are the starting lineups for the Kansas City Royals. In right field, Mr. David DeJesus. In center field, Mr. Mitch Meyer. At first base, Mr. Billy Butler. At third base, Mr. Martian. At left field, Mr. Jose Guillen. At the DH, Mr. Brian Pena. At second base, Mr. Roberto K. Catching, Mr. John Buck. And the shortstop, Mr. Tony Pena.
Well done, Matty. As there are 2 outs here in the first inning, back-to-back strikeouts for Beckett. Billy Butler, the batter. Here's the strikeout of Mitch Meyer for the second out of the inning.
Meyer's thinking curveball, and he gets that 2-seam fastball that runs back on the inside corner. See ya.
O's tap foul, 1-1. Beckett last time out, a victory against the Athletics, 6 2/3, giving up 2 runs.
It's kind of hard to pitch to contact. You see the first 2 hitters late on his fastball.
Here's the Red Sox defensively. Jason Bay in left, Jacoby Ellsbury in center, Rocco Baldelli in right. There's Youkilis at third base, Green at short, Pedroia at second base, Bates at first base, and the catcher Jason Varitek for Josh Beckett. Joyce being attended to by Paul Lassard. It took a little while to get out there to see Beckett, and Lassard checking on him as Joyce has the plate today. Bill Miller at first base, Darrell Cousins at second base, and Todd Tichner is the umpire at third. Crew chief is at second, and Darrell Cousins. 2 outs and a count of 1-1 to Billy Butler. To left field, Jason Bay has it sized up, and he makes the catch. A 1-2-3 first for Josh Beckett. Red Sox coming up. Announcer day. Here's the Red Sox starting lineup.
Hi, my name is Mason. Here's the starting lineups for the Boston Red Sox. In center field, Mr. Jacoby Ellsbury. At second base, Mr. Dustin Pedroia. At third base, Mr. Kevin Youkilis. The DH, Mr. David Ortiz. In left field, Mr. Jason Bay. Catching, Mr. Jason Varitek. In right field, Mr. Rocco Baldelli. At shortstop, Mr. Nick Green, and at first base, Aaron Bates.
Mason, that might have been the best of the year. That was tremendous. Mason was really barking out the lineup there. Nice job. Jacoby Ellsbury leading it off here in the bottom of the first inning. He takes strike 1 from Bruce Chen. Missed all of last year. Tommy John surgery. 0-3 this year. 6.88 earned run average. His 4th start of the year. Ellsbury drives one to right field. DeJesus back to the track to haul it in. Here's how the Kansas City Royals line it up defensively. Jose Guillen in left, Mitch Meyer in center. David DeJesus just made the catch in right. Martin at third. It is Tony Pena Jr. in short. Alberto Callaspo at second base. Billy Butler at first. And John Buck does the catching for Bruce Chen. 3 errors last night for Kansas City. They're now 13th in fielding percentage in the American League. One out for Dustin Pedroia. And we found out today that Dustin will not be going to the All-Star game. They missed a game last week, and it was well documented. Of course, he and his wife Kelly are expecting their first child, and he is going to stay here in Boston. And that must have been a tough decision for Dustin.
Well, he doesn't want to take any chances. You just can't. I mean, this is his first child. It doesn't matter if it was his fifth child. You want to be there for your wife, and you can go at any time. I'm assuming that's why he's going to stay around.
So there will be 5 All-Stars leaving today after the game to go. I understand that Carlos Pena will take his spot on the roster, so a nice story at least for a New England native and Haverhill, Massachusetts native.
Well, you assume that somebody from Tampa would go, and he deserves to go with all the home runs he's had. In fact, he's had 3 good years in a row.
Leads the American League in home runs with 24. Of course, he had the 46 home runs his breakout season. Pedroia hits it high in the air towards left center field. It's off the top of the scoreboard to Karen DeMeyer, but not before Pedroia stands at second base with a 1-out double. He continues to be hot.
He's a double machine, the 30th double of the season. He gets a fastball, if you want to call this a fastball, middle away. Hits this ball, kind of runs out of gas by the time it gets to the wall, and hits the top of the scoreboard. Easy double, number 30. Bruce Chen has got to be absolutely perfect to get guys out. You're talking about a mediocre 85-mile-an-hour burner. But he's got to try to get you out with a breaking ball and a changeup, and he's got to be absolutely perfect.
It's featuring some lukewarm cheese.
Yes, that's borderline salad. I don't want to drop it on him right away because
it's early.
It's early.
1 out, Pedroia at second base. Youkilis takes ball 1. Outfield set up straight away. Youkilis was quiet on the homestand at 1.1 for 23. But he has turned it around in a hurry the last 2 days. And finishing the first half on a very good note. Takes the strike, and it's 1-1 to Youkilis.
He's close to Jamie Moyer-ish, if you want to call it that. Moyer-ish.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. 2 home runs in the game last night for Kevin Youkilis, now 16 on the year. Hit one early, hit one late, all part of the Red Sox victory. That was a blast.
All of a sudden, he's starting to see the ball, which is a good thing.
Youkilis fouls it straight back, and it's 1-2.
I don't know what it's like to be a hitter. They talk about, I'm not seeing the ball. I'm not seeing the ball. I never saw the ball when I used to hit.
Just swinging.
I'm just hoping it's a fastball. Ready, get set, swing. But that's when guys are swinging the bat good. And you've seen Youkilis when he gets hot, he's seeing it. Hitting breaking balls. Doesn't matter what you throw when he's hot.
There's ball 2. But even when he's not hot, all the pitches that he sees and all the pitch counts that he drives up from at bat to at bat.
Absolutely. But when he's seeing it, he'll spit on a lot of breaking balls, like that pitch right there. It's pitch identification, what it comes down to. And these guys that are good pick it up quick.
To center field. Meyer coming in, but it's going to fall in front of him. Pedroia, a good read, is going to try and score. Throws up the line, and he scores. Just eluded the tag from John Buck. Red Sox lead it 1-0.
What a great read by Pedroia. Took off halfway. He read it that he thought that ball was going to drop in. He hit it pretty hard. I thought it might carry to the center fielder. But that made the whole play because he doesn't score on this if he stops. Fastball again right there. He's lucky that he didn't hit this ball in the seats. But it drops in front of the center fielder. But Pedroia barely misses the tag. He runs on the inside part of the baseline. But the whole play was that he took off. He read that. He knew that was going to drop in.
Yeah, Meyer makes that catch. That's a double play to end the inning. But instead it is a single for Youkilis. Takes second on the throw. Youkilis picks up his 53rd RBI of the season. And the Red Sox with a 1-0 advantage against Chen. And David Ortiz with a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball. Haven't seen that all day.
Big Poppy now up to 12 home runs, 46 runs driven in. Missing away, 1-1. Bruce Chen, who had pitched in Omaha AAA earlier this year, called up, making his 4th start. His season removed from Tommy John surgery. And his roughest outing as a member of the Royals last Tuesday in Detroit as part of this road trip, as he allowed 7 runs in 4 2/3 innings. 2-1. Well, David Ortiz last night with another home run. This was Ortiz-like to right field deep and just crushed.
3-1 fastball, cheated a little bit, got way out in front and absolutely destroyed him.
Drops in there for strike 2. And Bruce Chen has been all over. His 10th major league stop with Kansas City. Originally signed by the Braves as a non-drafted free agent in '93. One of his stops, of course, with the Red Sox. He strikes out Ortiz, elevates at 89 and strikes out Ortiz. 2 down. First strikeout for Bruce Chen.
After 3 off-speed pitches, he comes back and reaches back and gets everything he's got up out of the strike zone. Good piece of pitching. David chases.
So 2 down here in the first inning. Here comes Jason Bay. 20 home runs in the first half, 72 runs batted in, a .260 batting average. So he gets behind Buck, but no advance at second base for Youkilis. Well, the Royals, who have trouble scoring runs, down 1-0 here in the first inning. They could not score against Beckett in the first. Put together some runs last night, coming back, make it 9-7. And they've scored 17 runs in the 3-game series, but of course 1-2 so far.
But you wouldn't expect the Royals to, have a good attack at all, let alone against our bullpen. And they've done damage 2 nights out of the 3.
Getting to the Red Sox bullpen in a big way last night, with the exception of Daniel Bard, who really stepped up last night. To stop the bleeding, as things are really not going well.
And that was the first time he had a chance. I know he saved the ball game earlier in the season, but that was the first time that they looked to him, and it showed me something. Makes you think someday this guy is going to be a closer. How can you not with that stuff?
There's ball 4 to Bay. 4-pitch walk. First walk given up by Bruce Chen. That was impressive last night, Daniel Bard. And the impressive thing, too, is how long he sat in between coming out. And really came back out and had the same stuff and was very good. And he has been over the last 5 games. 7 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit. How about the strikeouts?
I love strikeouts. It's a beautiful thing. I don't want any ball put in play. I want my closer to come in and punch everybody out. Nobody hits it.
No contact is better.
No contact. It's a beautiful thing.
So 2 down, first and second, a run in for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the first. Here's Jason Varitek. We take strike 1. Varitek with 12 RBIs in his last 15 games. And in those 15 games, hitting at .320. Overall, .242, steadily rising. There's a pop-up, foul ground. Back comes Buck, battling the sun. Makes the catch. Red Sox get a run in the first, lead at 1-0 after 1. small town of Anderson, South Carolina, for the charged atmosphere of Boston in the 70s. Relive his story, his perseverance, and the performances that got him there in a new original Nesson Entertainment special, Jim Rice, The Journey to Cooperstown, presented by Sullivan Tire, next Saturday night at 9.
Watch Jimmy be nervous for a couple of days.
You're going to like that, aren't you?
I'm going to like that. I'm going to like that a lot. Somebody else.
Now you're going, right? You're going to be, you're there. He's a Hall of Famer.
They've got a golf on Saturday. And that's right down Jimmy's alley because he can golf.
Yeah.
And then there's a special one on the day of the induction ceremony. All the Hall of Famers get their own golf cart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You play a round of golf in no time. I'm talking 2 hours. And it's just the Hall of Famers. And it's really special.
It's got to be cool, not only just, I mean, to be a Hall of Famer's got to be pretty cool. I mean, you're cool anyway, but you take that into account. But then you mix that stuff, and that's got to be great for you to go there and see all those guys every year.
Oh, it truly is. And each and every year I feel more and more comfortable. Right away, it was tough. It's like, what am I doing here? But the next thing you know, I'm palling around with Sandy Koufax. I'll drop some names on you. He's my pal. He's my pal. Imagine that. You know, as a kid, the first time I got there, Juan Marichal was my man growing up in San Francisco, and that big high leg kick. And then next thing you know, I'm having dinner with Juan, and he's telling me all this stuff. And I mean, you have to pinch yourself. I mean, to be with those players.
And the speech is such a big thing, I would think, too. I mean, I'm sure you agonized over that.
Oh, it just hangs over your head. You can't relax until it's over. And I'm a bad golfer anyway, so when I'm playing Saturday and Sunday, I had no chance hitting the ball. I'm too worried about the speech.
Strike 3 to T, and a great start for Beckett. He struck out 3 of the first 4 batters.
Well, Beckett has got it going on early on today. Fastball, good fastball. Now we're going to see a curveball, and they've got no chance if he does this all day. It's one thing having a nasty fastball in and out, up and down, let alone a hook anytime you want.
One down for Jose Guillen, and fouls it straight back.
We get spoiled watching these pitchers. Talk about Lester and Beckett, the way they go about it.
When you think about a lot of other teams, they look forward to their ace pitching. There's so many aces on this Red Sox staff. You think about it, you get a good guy going every night.
You come to expect it.
It's 0-2.
There's that hook again. I mean, you get that. You put this hook into somebody's mind that's down out of the zone. Look at this. No chance. Way out front. Now he's got to think about that hook. And here he's got gas that you can't hit unless you sit on it.
Swing and a miss. Got him. 4 strikeouts for Beckett. How about this beginning?
He's toying with it. Look at this. This curveball. I mean, this ball is going straight down. That one doesn't go sideways. That goes straight down. Great spot for it. These guys swing at everything anyway. It's a perfect club to have a chance at punching out close to who knows.
2 down for Brian Pena, the DH who bats 6th in the order. Pops it up left side. Youkilis has it sized up. And then he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 second. Inning and a half done. 1-0 Boston. secure. Bring your own motorcycle and ride for just $30. All proceeds will go to the 2009 Boston Bruins Foundation PMC bike team. For tickets, visit bostonbruins.com. This is awesome. Disco Denny.
Look at you, Donnie.
Oh, that's bad. That's not good. That's not a good shot of me. That's not really that good. I don't know what happened.
It's not real flattering, is it?
No. Stuff's kind of coming out everywhere there. I don't know when that was taken.
Well, you hadn't tucked your shirt in yet, right? You said a late tuck.
Yes. Why am I running in an outfit like that, though? I don't know.
I thought you were dancing.
No, I think I'm running. This one is tip foul by Rocco Baldelli. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. But look how comfortable you are in that tight
Look how
white
skinny
suit.
I am. It looks like I've got a little six-pack working. You know, the only thing I used to have in those days was all the chains. I had a lot of chains.
I knew that.
I did.
I didn't know you
did.
then, but I had a feeling you had a lot of stuff.
I did. I had a lot of chains.
A lot of chest hair, a lot of stuff. Two, did he go? No. This is first base umpire Bill Miller.
High fastball here. Baldelli holds up. Not even close.
And Baldelli, Green, and Bates here in the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox lead it 1-0. Here's Chen throwing 24 first inning pitches and giving up a run. 2 hits and a walk in the inning. Fouled off to the right and hangs it 2-2.
Tries to get you to think about that soft stuff that he throws, and he's going to try to sneak that fastball by you.
He's able to get the fastball by David Ortiz. He's been operating about 89 miles per hour at its highest. This one chop foul. Rocco Baldelli has done a nice job in the first half. Foul and out of play again. A 9-pitch at bat to begin this bottom of the second inning for Rocco Baldelli. And it's lined into left field, a base hit. Nice at bat for Rocco Baldelli. He's got a leadoff single to begin the bottom of the second inning.
Very nice piece of hitting on a 3-2 pitch. Fouled off a fastball the first time. Stayed back on a low changeup. Good pitch by Chen, but better hitting by Baldelli going down there and hitting a line drive to left field.
So Rocco Baldelli at first base to get the second inning started. Here's Nick Green.
You know, they got a chance this year to, for Baldelli to pick your spots with him. You really haven't overworked him. I think they've used him perfectly the first half of the season.
We were talking about your thoughts on the first half of the season. No doubt, far and away, the guy that has, I don't want to say over-cheesed, but the guy that has surprised most, that did not expect to be in the mix, really, Nick Green. The guy who came to spring training, spent all of last year at AAA. Didn't know we're going to have the need for Nick Green that it turned out the Red Sox did need.
I mean, I think he has solidly put himself in the position that he has. We talked a long time about Lowry all the time a couple months ago, right? And that sort of, once that sort of quiets down, you know that he's been doing a good job. Now, I don't know what they're going to do when Lowry gets back. I mean, that's decisions that have to be made. But if he came right this second, I mean, he needs to play every day. I think he deserves it. I think they'd like to get Lowry's left-handed bat in there.
And of course, he has the flexibility of playing other places as well. As Green pops it up. Pena battling the sun. In comes Guillen, but it's Pena. Makes the catch in short left for the first out of the inning. Hey, young Sox fans, want to come to a game at Fenway Park? Kid Nation members receive discounted tickets to a 2009 home game. collectible lunchbox, official hat, and much more. Parents, visit redsox.com/KidNation to join today. And lots of kids on hand here today for this final game of the homestand. Well, we got the game done just in time last night as the rains came in a big way. And it's turned out to be a beautiful day here at Fenway Park. Nothing better than that. He's enjoying some ice cream, which
you didn't have
for the
today.
second straight day I'm not having.
You don't eat ice cream in the daytime, just nighttime?
No, I eat ice cream all the time.
You're going to have it tonight?
No. Not anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Aaron Bates got his first major league hit.
Because you're boiling on that sign, right? No one knows. Yes.
Hi.
Look at that tie.
How about
Check that tie out. You've got a lot of nerve. You really do. I give you credit.
For wearing this tie?
Yeah, just the whole thing. And how about the pocket square? It's a napkin. It's not real, right? You got a lot of nerve.
You just exposed me.
Look at that thing.
You exposed me.
I know it. That is not.
Expose me.
It's not cloth. That is a napkin.
It's a handkerchief.
You fake pumped everybody. Everybody thinks it looks healthy. It looks good though. It looks good.
I always wanted to have the stuff in the pocket. Jim wears that a lot.
Yes.
Jim Rice.
I'm not a
and
pocket
he looks
guy.
terrific. I'm not a pocket guy either.
Not at all. But you do look good.
Look at that.
Look at that tie. I mean, the tie only goes with that coat, right?
Yeah, this is it.
That's
This would be the only one that works. You get on a boat after the game.
I think you look good.
I'm going sailing. The 1-2 is in the left field. And it's to the corner on a hop. Baldelli's headed for third base. Guillen gets it back in, but not before. Aaron Bates starting to dig this major league stuff. His second major league hit. It's a double, and it's second and third.
Got a base hit his last time up last night. RBI single up the middle. And he's going to get something that he can pull. Now, that's a fastball away, and he yanks this fastball. Nice swing. Double down the line, easy. 2 on, nobody out. Excuse me, 1 out.
So second and third, Jacoby Ellsbury, the top of the order. Second time through now against Bruce Chen. Red Sox with 4 hits already against Chen. Ellsbury with a pop-up bunt. What a try by John Buck, diving.
What an effort. He would have caught that, would have been a miracle. I mean, he pounced on this. As soon as it went up, he's gone. Look at that. It's a big league play right there. And don't tell me you don't have to be athletic to be a catcher.
Was it foul? And it's 0-2. In the dirt outside, knocked down. And it's 1-2. There is action already in Kansas City's pen. Robinson Tejeda starts to warm it up.
I think they don't like what they've seen so far.
Tejeda was first out of the pen last time Bruce Chen pitched, as he came in the 5th inning on Tuesday in Detroit. So they kind of piggybacked the 2. The 1-2 is up and away, and it's 2-2. See John Buck kind of pointing to the shoulder and trying to coach Bruce Chen through this.
He's kind of trying to reach back for some velocity.
Baldelli at third, Bates at second, 1 out, last of the second inning, a 1-0 Red Sox lead. Fouled off. Chen at 47 pitches already with 1 out here in the second inning. And the ground foul will do it again. 112 major league starts between the Braves, Phillies, Mets, Expos, Reds, Astros, Red Sox, Orioles, Rangers.
Whew.
Couple teams.
And he's not, how old is he? That's a lot of teams. He better be 40, and he's not.
I don't think he is.
No, I think he's maybe just 30.
And fouled off down the right field line again.
I should know how old he is. I didn't.
He is 32.
That's young for that many teams. That's the point.
His time with Boston was 0-1, 5 games, 2 starts with the Red Sox back in 2003. Line foul.
He hasn't got a lot to get you out with. You've seen everything here through a high changeup, and Ellsbury ropes it foul. Hit a couple ropes this at bat.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at bat. And it's back to the mound. Chen will come to the plate with it. As they're going to get Baldelli. Baldelli wanted to make sure that Bates took third base. He did.
Baldelli gets caught here. He doesn't really know what to do. This is a weak ground ball right back to the pitcher. Baldelli just takes off thinking that, I don't know what he's thinking, because if it goes back to the pitcher, you're not supposed to take off. Doesn't matter. Bates gets to third. I guess he was going on contact.
So it's first and third now, 2 down in the inning. And Dustin Pedroia coming up. He doubled his first time up, one of 4 Red Sox hits. They're straight away on Pedroia. Multi-hit efforts in 4 of his last 6 games. And for Pedroia, this has been a great homestand, a great run. He is now 7 for 16 in the series against Kansas City.
Ellsbury could probably have this bag if he can read Chen. Sure don't want to get picked off. That bag's out there for the taking.
Third throw over, nothing close. Ellsbury with 39 stolen bases on the season. 5 fewer than Carl Crawford, the Tampa Bay Rays, who has 44. And the strike to Pedroia. Bruce Chen in his career against the Red Sox 3-4 with a 6.88 earned run average. One career start here at Fenway, won 8-4 as a member of the Orioles.
When was that? 2005?
That was April 25th of 2005.
Because he had a nice year that year, 13-10 with the Orioles, and the next year he just went downhill.
Went 6 innings in that outing, giving up 3 runs. Ellsbury goes, and a fly ball to right field to Jesus, moving over to the dirt to make the catch. And remarkably, Bruce Chen through the first 2 innings has given up just 1 run. It's 1-0. stories. For this news and more, visit NESN.com. It's the third inning and the bottom third of the Kansas City Royals order. Alberto Callaspo, John Buck, and Tony Pena Jr. to face Josh Beckett, retiring the first 6 Royals that he has faced today, and 4 of the 6 by way of the K. Wow. A 1-1 to Callaspo. Fly ball to center field. Ellsbury moving back. And Jacoby, the back pedal to make the grab on the warning track for the first out of the third inning.
Wind helping today. That ball carried farther than I thought it would go.
And not as gusty as last night. But still a breeze here today. And that precipitation made its way through overnight. It has turned into a beautiful day here at Fenway Park. John Buck, the catcher for Kansas City, catches the day game after the lengthy night game last night.
You know, they got a couple of catchers with some power. Buck has some power. We know Olivo has some power.
13 home runs for Olivo so far in the season. Beckett has had only one 10K game on the year. It was opening day here at Fenway Park against Tampa Bay back on April 7th. But a fast start to today. This is rip foul. Strikeout game once, 8 Ks 3 times on the year. But today in the first 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
I was about to say when he's got a good curveball when he gets his strikeouts, but when he paints with that fastball too, he can get him in just as well.
Swing and a miss. 5 Ks for Beckett. 95 on the gas. 2 down.
Well, he's looking for a fastball, Buck, and he gets it, but he can't handle this ball. This ball almost rises a little bit. Gets underneath it. Another punch out for Beckett. It's hard to get on top of that fastball up there. 96.
2 down, 8 in a row. Retired by Beckett. Tony Pena Jr. Shortstop at 104 to start the day. He's come in defensively the first couple of games. And of course, the Kansas City Royals are waiting for the arrival of Yuniesky Betancourt for the second half of the season. They were traded for from the Seattle Mariners. And City going to try to make a run in the second half of the season. I mean, the division is not yet done by any means.
They're going to make a what?
They're going to try to make a run.
I couldn't believe you said that.
They're going to try and make a run.
What are they going to run with?
They're going to take what they can around Zach Greinke and see what they can do. There are 10 games out to begin the day behind the Tigers. The Tigers, White Sox, and Twins in the top 3 spots. This one chop foul outside of third.
You know, they could pitch a little bit. Starting rotation. You saw Mesh last night didn't throw very good, but he's a quality pitcher. You know they have Greinke. Bannister pitched a good ball game. 1-0 game.
But all that combined, you're not buying the run.
No, they can't. Their offense is brutal. I mean, they're missing too many parts offensively.
Little pop up off first. Here comes Aaron Bates to make the catch. Well, Beckett's got another 1-2-3 inning. It's 1-0 Red Sox. Pfeiffer follows two devoted friends whose passion for the Red Sox becomes a legacy even in the afterlife. Catch a premiere of What About Sal tonight at 5:30. And for more on Nesson summer vacation, visit Nesson.com. Our vacation is on its way for Major League Baseball for the next couple days, and for Dennis Eckersley.
And for you.
Yes.
Storyland man.
Youkilis leads it off here in the bottom of the third. We're at Cape Bound, yes?
Yes.
Well, hopefully the weather continues to be what it is today. That'd be great. Youkilis rolls it over foul.
I don't know how you do it. I've done this for a couple months now with you. And not all the games. I've only done a few on the road. I don't know how you do it. This is a tough job. It's like you're playing every day.
Same schedule.
Yeah.
You get into a routine. You're starting to feel it.
You feel the pressure every day, or does it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a fun job.
Yes.
To watch the Red Sox every day.
And they pay you.
And they pay you to do it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
But you need a break just as much as anybody.
I'm ready for a break. I'm looking forward to it. And I think you know this better than anybody as far as the players go. You think about it. You normally get a day here, a day there, but you get three together, and it seems like an eternity.
Oh, it does. You know, even an off day, everybody likes an off day, but you're ready to play the next day. It seems like a week went by in one day. So this is like an eternity, this All-Star break.
You know, that's the thing. You look at some of the teams that don't do well in the World Series after having a bunch of time off between the ALCS or the NLCS and the World Series. I mean, I think it was Detroit. They had 7 days.
I've done that a few times when we had swept early in the playoffs. But for me as a player, those 4 days off, I need a ball in my hand. I really do. Maybe 1 day's fine, but not 4.
This one hooked into left field. Youkilis with his second hit. He is 2 for 2 in this game and continues to be hot. He is the SBLI A+ Performer of the Series. In these uncertain times, there is one thing you can count on. Your family's future is safe with SBLI of Massachusetts. SBLI, the life insurance company rated A+ by AM Best for superior financial strength. Get your free quote today. Youkilis has been on fire. He's headed to the All-Star game. David Ortiz, a little squibber off the end of the bat that will kick foul and stay foul.
You know what impressed me about Youkilis in this series, I don't know what night it was, but he hit a routine ground ball to short, and he hustled all the way down the line. The throw was offline, and they couldn't place a tag on it, the backside, and he was safe. And if he didn't hustle, he would have been out, because they could have tagged him out. And that showed me something. I know everybody hustles, but clearly he wasn't swinging the bat all that well this homestand, and he always hustles.
He gets by that fastball again at 89. It's 0-2. Here's the play you were talking about with Kevin Youkilis.
Now this is just a routine ground ball to short, and he busts all the way down the line. If he didn't, they would have tagged him. You don't see the tag, but the throw was up the line, and they would have tagged him easy if he didn't hustle. But he's starting to get hot. We know Pedroia's getting hot.
Ortiz, a strikeout victim first time up. He's down 1-2. Chen got him on the fastball the first time. Chen had 63 pitches to the second batter here in the third inning. And he strikes out Ortiz again. Two strikeouts, both have been Ortiz.
He struck him out on a high fastball the first time up, and then he takes something off. This is a pretty good pitch. Down and away, good spot. The pitcher throws his best pitch, you're in trouble. I don't care if it's Chen or not. That's a good pitcher's pitch.
So 1 out, 1 on. Jason Bay, walk first time up. 2-0 to Bay. Red Sox on top 1-0 as they bat here in the bottom of the third inning. And it's 3-0. They walked on 4 pitches in the first. Now he's ahead 3-0 here in the third.
You know you got salad when you're 2-0 and throw a changeup.
Wow, seen 8 pitches, all been balls, walked for the second time. We told you earlier that tonight is what about Sal? Here's a clip.
I gave Sal my word. I'm striking out.
You tried the honest way. Now you go the old-fashioned way. You bribe somebody.
Who?
You got to find somebody who's got total access to Fenway Park. C-note should do the rest.
Hi, Wally. Wally, no, I don't want to pinch you. I don't want to know what it is. Wally, Brian at the bar told me that you might be able to help me. A friend of mine died, and I want to spread his ashes in left field. So maybe you could help me get that done. If I could spread his ashes.
And we look forward to that tonight as this is popped up into right field. DeJesus battling the sun. Makes the catch. No advance for the base runners, and there's 2 down.
I feel like the score should be 3-4-0 right now.
I agree. It's got that feeling, but it's
like
not. It's only 1-0.
It's called branch work by the pitcher. You know what branch work is?
No, you've thrown that out there a couple times. I'm not sure I understand.
Branch work is like saying somebody's lucky. You know, if you're holding on to the branch, you better hold on to the branch, because when you fall out, when it cracks, you got a long ways down. Like, in other words, you better hold on tight to that branch. So that's branch work. In other words, when you're living right, you're lucky.
Bob Starr used to do radio games here for the Red Sox 1990, I think, through 92. He used to say pitchers working without a net.
There you go.
Right field.
The net is continued.
DeJesus makes the catch, and we have played 3. It's 1-0 Red Sox. Back at Fenway Park, ready to go in the top half of the 4th inning. David DeJesus leading it off for Kansas City. Mitch Meyer, then Billy Butler to face Josh Beckett. That's just pitch number 36 from Josh Beckett. First pitch of the 4th inning. He has retired the first 9 Kansas City Royals that he's faced today. 5 by way of the K. DeJesus down the line, a fair ball. It kicks to the right fielder, Rocco Baldelli, and heading for second base is DeJesus. Throw not in time. The first hit of the day for the Kansas City Royals opens up this fourth inning just down the line and just inside the bag.
That ball is absolutely just fair down the right field line. He's going to throw him a changeup here. Not a bad pitch. Got him out front. Yanks this ball right down the chalk. It must have went over the bag fair because it landed foul. The ball girl, I don't think she touched it, but
nope. Fortunately,
got a double anyway.
So DeJesus at second base, nobody out. Mitch Meyer drops the bunt down. Beckett will let Euclid pick it up and throw out. Meyer at first base. DeJesus takes third.
Imagine bunting the guy over from second to third.
They don't plan on getting a lot of runs today against Josh Beckett, apparently.
I mean, what's that tell you? It tells you that Beckett's on the mound, but another thing it tells you is that they're not real confident in any part of their offensive game. You got to let a guy swing the bat. They'll take one run any way they can. It's a good bunt.
Well, now DeJesus at third base, and Billy Butler coming up. Infield in about halfway.
I guess you take a run any way you can get it off of Beckett. Shows a lot of respect is what it does.
In the dirt outside, Veritek out there to get it. Butler grounds it softly to Pedroia. Looks the runner back, flips underhanded. And plenty of time to get Butler, and there's two down. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox, asks, what does healthy mean to you? Is it getting your annual checkup, cheering on your favorite team? Healthy is blank. Fill in your blank at vidmc.org. Two down, David DeJesus at third base, and Mark Tien standing in. Tien struck out looking in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. 5 Ks today for Josh Beckett. Ground ball right side. Bates on the backhand. Going to take it himself and win the foot race to end the inning. 3.5 done. It's 1-0 Boston. Against the Tigers and the August 24th through the 26th matchups with the Chicago White Sox. Once in Boston, he'll be treated to the top-of-the-line chauffeured limousine service before watching the game at Fenway Park's most sought-after seats on the legendary Green Monster. Visit redsox.com/monstertrip for all the details today. You sat out on the Monster seats before?
Not the whole game. I mean, I went up there.
It's pretty cool out there.
Yeah, it really is.
We've done 2 games from the monster seats. That is difficult, and I'll tell you why, because everything is backwards.
Right.
From where you're used to doing games your whole life. I mean, from an announcing standpoint, it's difficult. Great view. You're just watching the game, but it is difficult because everything's left is no longer left. It's now right. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
Not very good here. I'm not good at all out there.
I remember Harry Carey used to go out to the bleachers in Chicago when I was there.
Take his shirt off, bronze.
Yeah, whatever. I think he was oiling that. The Bud Man.
There's ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Nick Green. 3rd walk served up by Bruce Chen.
They've got to make him pay. I mean, they've left 6 runners on the first 3 innings. Something's got to happen here.
What's happening is somebody's getting back up again.
He's going to get tired out there.
This will be the 3rd time Tejeda's gotten up if it is him. There's Aaron Bates, who doubled in the 2nd inning in his first at bat, starting to feel more comfortable with his surroundings. Not close from Chen. It is Tejeda who is back up again.
Oh, he's ready. That's why he's just tossing it. He's had 3 innings to warm up.
Green held on at first base by Billy Butler. Nobody out in the inning. On the outside corner for strike 1. One and 2 now to Bates.
You think you go up there looking for something soft. He could probably still get to his fastball. You saw the swing by Bates. He was all over that. Fouled it back. A high changeup.
Red Sox have had base runners in every inning and have left 2 on in the first, 2 on in the second, 2 on in the third. To center field. Meyer going back, looking up, and it is off the wall. From first base, Nick Green's going to try and score. He will. The 2nd double of the day for Aaron Bates produces the Red Sox 2nd run. It's 2-0 Boston. What a day for Aaron Bates.
Well, he's all over the changeup. He fouled back the pitch before, something off speed. Now he's going to get a curveball from Chen that he leaves up. Look at this lazy curveball. Full extension on this swing. DeJesus just looks up. I thought this ball might be gone. Just short hops the wall for an RBI double, and Chen is out of the game, I think. Another RBI for Bates. Starting to swing the bat good.
Terry Hillman will make the change. Bruce Chen's day is over. Red Sox lead at 2-0. The pitching change from Fenway. Our summer vacation, we're running an 8-hour marathon of the best Red Sox games from the first half of the 2009 season, and we want you to pick the games. Visit the Sox in 2 show page on NESN.com to review our list of candidates and vote for your favorites to form the marathon's lineup. Then tune in for Sox in 2 Best of 2009's marathon on Wednesday, July 15th, beginning at 12 p.m. 2-0 Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals, whose Chen's day is over. So far, he's been charged with 2 runs and 3+ innings. He's responsible for Aaron Bates at second base, throws 78 pitches before departing. Robinson Tejeda into the game as this call to the bullpen is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Tejeda with a 4.79 earned run average, an opponent batting average of 250.
You see a lot of strikeouts, but you see a lot of walks. Obviously, that's his problem.
Aaron Bates with 2 doubles today. He's driven in a run. There at the corners as Ellsbury is 0 for 2. He's flied out to the warning track and right and reached on a fielder's choice. That's the bunt down. Tejeda going to third with it, and safe at third base is Bates. Almost slid by the bag.
Tejeda makes a big mistake. Try even an attempt to go to third base. He should have just taken the out. A decent bunt. Deadens it a little bit, right straight back to the mound. Tejeda thinks he can throw to third, and that's one thing if it's a force out, but you got to have it's a tag play over there. That's why it's not a good play.
So first and third now, nobody out. Dustin Pedroia with a double in the first inning, flied out to right in the second. He's 1 for 2. He has scored a run today. So he takes ball 1. Red Sox got a run in the first inning on an RBI single by Kevin Youkilis. They get a run here in the 4th inning on a double by Aaron Bates. Bluff to third, bluff to first, doesn't throw to either locale. Away, and it's 2-0. We've seen Tejeda in the past with the Texas Rangers. He spent parts of 3 years with the Rangers. Got up to the big leagues initially in 05 with the Philadelphia Phillies. He was starting games in Texas. 14 appearances, a 5-5 record in 06. Was 5-9 and 19 starts for the Rangers in 07. And last year spent between Texas and Kansas City. Starting and stopping at first base that time was Ellsbury. Doesn't go, and it's 3-0 to Pedroia. Youkilis waiting on deck. Still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. There goes Ellsbury. It is a strike to Pedroia, and Ellsbury steals second base uncontested.
Looked like he was going to go several pitches in a row. Just flinched. It's just a matter of time before he's going to go. They give him this base. I think that's number 40.
It is.
It's been a long time since somebody stole 80 bases in the American League. If he duplicated that in the second half, Crawford's probably going to steal 80 or more.
Down to first goes Pedroia as Tejeda walks him. And the Red Sox have the bases loaded, nobody out. Kevin Youkilis coming up. He was 2 for 2 against Bruce Chen. A single to center, a single to left. He drives in his 53rd run of the year. And a chance to do some damage right here. Play for Euclid to go the other way. Mitch Meyer, step or two towards right center. As Euclid takes strike one. Euclid tried to hold up and did. A ball and a strike.
Tejeda has yet to throw a good breaking ball.
One and two. Not bad there. 1-2 to Euclid.
Finally throws a good one. Keeps his ball down and away. The best pitch he's thrown since he's went out there.
The change, no?
Slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Euclid, who has 2 hits in the game and a run driven in. Up and in. 2-2. 98 that time.
Got a live arm. That's how he punches guys out. 29 punch outs in 20 innings coming in. He's got something.
Bruce Chen still responsible for Aaron Bates, who is at third base. Red Sox have him loaded, nobody out. 2-2. Euclid strikes out. It was 98 again.
You can see where he gets his punch outs. This is some gas. 2-2 fastball down. This ball has hair on it. That's what it is. That ball jumped down there. That's big league cheese there.
So 1 down now in the 4th inning, and here comes David Ortiz, one of the few Red Sox who are happy to see Bruce Chen leave, as David Ortiz had a tough time against him, striking out twice. Once in the first, once in the third, both times swinging. There's ball 1. John Buck's going to make a visit to the mound. It's time now for the play of the week, brought to you by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun. Yesterday, David Ortiz hit a home run in the 4th inning, which also marked his 1,000th hit as a member of the Red Sox. Congratulations to David Ortiz. The play of the week is brought to you by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
He's had a lot this year, hasn't he? 1,000 RBIs, 300 home runs, 1,000 hits. A lot.
It's all happened a lot lately. Red Sox have the bases loaded. A 1-0 misses up top. 2-0.
Back-to-back changeups. Man, you got 98. Wouldn't you just sort of take your chances?
Broken bat, ground ball to first. Butler is going to flip to first for the out, and a run will score. Aaron Bates in from third base. Red Sox lead at 3-0.
Boy, this ball just exploded. This fastball gets on Ortiz, just explodes his bat. He tries a check swing. The bat just disintegrates. Hits it soft enough to where they had no play at home. RBI. At least that bat got an RBI out of it.
That run is charged to the starting pitcher, Bruce Chen. So the third run that he has given up in 3+ innings. Here's Jason Bay, walked twice on 8 pitches to Bruce Chen in 2 plate appearances. There's ball 1 to Bay. Seen nothing but balls today. Robinson Tejeda first out of the pen for Kansas City. They got him off waivers from the Texas Rangers June of last year. It is 10 now to Jason Bay, and it's 2-0.
He's seen 10 pitches.
10 pitches, all balls. How about 11? 3-0.
I don't know how you get out of the way of a 2-0 fastball that far inside. I'd be up there thinking I'm going to pull the trigger, and you almost get drilled.
In for ball 4, and on 4 pitches again, Bay is down to first base.
Talk about losing your release point. 2-0 pitch, misses bad. 3-0 pitch, not even close.
The league leaders are brought to you by Olympia Sports, and the category is walks. And Jason Bay second only to Carlos Pena, who's all-star bound. Pena with 58 on the year. Marco Scuderos had a very good season for the Toronto Blue Jays with 56. Now bases loaded again for the Red Sox with 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs are already in. And a chance for Jason Varitek, who is 0 for 2. He's fouled out to his counterpart, catcher John Buck. And then he flied out to right in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 2. And strike 1 to Varitek. Didn't like it.
High changeup. He thought that ball's up and away.
Ellsbury at third base, Pedroia at second base, and Bay at first base, 2 down. .99 that time from Tejeda.
He's got to be hard to hit because you don't know where he's going to throw it. Every pitch is different.
Two and 1. Check with a swing and a miss. 2 and 2.
This guy has a hard time throwing strikes, and he throws a 2-1, pulls the string on Varitek. Nasty changeup. Got better control of his changeup than he does his fastball.
Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A 2-2 to Jason Varitek. Foul fly down the right field line, backing out of play. Varitek, the 8th member of the Red Sox to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They've scored twice. On top 3-0, but a chance to do some more damage. Varitek gets just a piece. Bases filled with Red Sox. Boston has left 6 men on through the first 3 innings. Had just a 1-0 advantage coming into this inning. They have chased the starter for Kansas City, Bruce Chen, from the game, and now Robinson Tejeda trying to quiet down the Red Sox offense. Tech rolls it over, foul. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming to Jason Varitek. Tejeda has thrown 26 pitches since coming in, and he came in. Nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I don't know what's so difficult. He has 2 pitches. Fastball, changeup. Flip a coin.
Ball 3, full count. Everybody will be off. By everybody, I mean Ellsbury at third, Pedroia at second, Bay at first with 2 outs. Outfield deep and straight away. Three-2 pitch. Varitek fouls it off.
Base is loaded. 3-2 pitch goes to his changeup. Guy's got 98 out there in his back pocket. Doesn't really know where it's going though. Got a better control of this changeup. 3-2, bases loaded. To see the 3 fingers, 4 fingers off the ball.
Again, the 3-2. Ball 4, he walks him, and from third comes Ellsbury with the 4th Red Sox run. Tejeda has walked 3 since coming in. Bob McClure, his pitching coach, making his way out. Well, for every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings or the Sox earn a save, CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox. Trey Hillman on the phone. The bullpen is not busy yet. They need some outs from Robinson Tejeda. He's got him 2 outs here in the 4th inning. He's given up a run now. Bases loaded. And Rocco Baldelli, the 9th member of the Red Sox to bat here in the 4th inning. Roy at third base, Bay at second base, Varitek at first base. Rocco Baldelli 1 for 2 today. A single back in the 2nd inning. Rocco takes strike 1. Baldelli 2 for 6 this season with the bases loaded. 1 career grand slam. He really doesn't know where it's going, does he?
No, he doesn't. He's thrown 31 pitches, 13 strikes.
Ball 2, 2-1. Jamie Wright is just starting to warm for Kansas City in the pen. They're on their 2nd pitcher of the day. 2-1. There's strike 2, 2-2.
Didn't have to be. 2-1 fastball. Looked like it's low. I think it'll register a strike on this Amica. Amica likes balls down.
Ball 3, full count. The runner is in motion again. Baldelli hits a fly ball to center field. Mitch Meyer back battling the sun. But he makes the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox tack on 3 runs, leading 4-0 at the end of 4. And TC will preview the second half of the season in the American League. It's all coming up right after the game with TC, Eck, and me. Then we head to the top half of the 5th inning, 4-0. Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals. Jose Guillen, Brian Pena, and Alberto Callaspo. Face Josh Beckett. About a half hour for Beckett sitting on the Red Sox bench. Well, the Red Sox scored 3 times in the bottom of the 4th inning. Plenty of base runners for the Red Sox. They have left 9 men on through the first 4 innings, but now lead it 4-0 as Jose Guillen gets his second look at Josh Beckett. He struck out swinging first time up. Beckett with 5 strikeouts through the first 4 innings. He's given up just 1 hit. A double down the line at first base by David DeJesus, and that has been it. He's not walked anybody in the first 4 innings. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 to Guillen. This is pitch number 45 for Josh Beckett of his outing. And it's a fly ball out towards center field. Jacoby Ellsbury going back onto the warning track to make the catch. He wasn't sure where that wall was as he got back into the triangle. Apprehensively lunging, but he's there to make the catch. Wasn't sure where it was.
This ball went so far. I cannot believe how far this ball went. Almost 400 feet. High fly ball. Looked like a can of corn when he swung at it and hit it. Stayed with it a long ways. Luckily that wall didn't come any sooner.
He was expecting it to be there. And he makes the grab for the first out of the 5th inning. And Pena standing in and taking strike one. Pena popped out to the third baseman Kevin Youkilis in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Line caught at first by Aaron Bates. He's doing it all today. The rookie has had a fantastic day offensively and now can add defensively to his resume.
Aaron Bates got a good jump on this ball. First step, lunges. Boom. Nice play. Ball's by him.
2 down, 5 in a row. Retired by Beckett. Alberto Callaspo coming up. He flied out to center field first time up. To right field and deep. Baldelli going back. Baldelli is there to make the catch on the base of the track. He wraps it up. 7 pitch. 1, 2, 3, 5th. 4-0 Red Sox. At frankweb.com tonight, Catherine Tappan will show a complete Sox recap, look at news from around the majors, and reveal the hair cuttery plays of the week. It's all coming up tonight at 10 and 11 on NESN. Well, Josh Beckett, very impressive through the first 5 innings. He's given up just 1 hit and thrown 48 pitches through the first 5. He has 5 strikeouts, but is so far having his way with the Kansas City Royals.
That was a big inning for him right there. I don't think he was in sync when he went out there. He throws 7 pitches. They hit it hard 3 times. It's a beautiful thing because you know he'll get back in sync once. I mean, you know, that's the thing about scoring runs. I mean, you love to have runs scored, but it takes too long sometimes.
30 minutes, a long time to be sitting.
Especially when you're a power pitcher.
Nick Green leads it off against Robinson Tejeda here in the 5th. Tejeda came into the game in the 4th, charged with one of the 4 runs Kansas City has. Starter Bruce Chen charged with 3 runs in 3+ innings. Off, and it's 1-2. Nick Green, Aaron Bates, Jacoby Ellsbury to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox got a run in the 1st and 3 in the 4th inning. They've had plenty of chances, leaving 9 men on base through the first 4 innings. Ball 2, 2-2. '40th pitch for Tejeda since coming in, and it misses by a lot. Ball 3.
So you want to be a pitching coach, huh? Not me.
I don't think you'd have the patience to be a pitching coach.
No. I need the best staff in the game.
There's ball 4. Leadoff walk allowed to Nick Green. Second time he's walked. It's the 7th walk served up by Kansas City pitching.
That's enough.
Trey Hillman will make the move as Tejeda walks first batter. He faces at the 5th. It's 4-0 Red Sox. Pitching change from Fenway Park. With the AT&T Rapid Rewind. Well, Aaron Bates last night got his first major league hit, and today gets a start at first base. Had a great day. He doubled in the 2nd inning, and then he doubled in the 4th inning to drive in a run. Also doing it defensively as he makes a nice pick at first base. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Aaron Bates is coming up to face the new pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. As Jamie Wright checks in, the 3rd arm of the day for Trey Hillman. His 33rd appearance, 0-2 record, 4.65 earned run average. Opponent hitting at .282 against him. More hits than innings, 44 hits in 40 2/3. Nick Green with a leadoff walk at first base. Aaron Bates, the batter. And Bates takes strike 1. So Tejeda ends up going an inning plus. He gave up no hits, but so far has been charged with a run. He walked 4 batters and struck out a batter. To right field and in for a hit. Nick Green is headed for third base. It is a single for Aaron Bates and a 3-hit day for the rookie.
Aaron Bates has used the whole field today. Double down the left field line, double off the center field fence, and they see a breaking ball he hits to right field. Thinking about 2 when he hits it. Some kind of day for Aaron Bates. 3 for 3. He's hot.
So 1st and 3rd, nobody out. And a chance here for Jacoby Ellsbury. Jimmy Wright worked last night, allowing 2 hits, 3 runs. He walked 4, 2 intentionally. As part of the Red Sox victory here last night. Jimmy Wright started the season well, opened the year with 8 straight shutout innings over 5 appearances. Pitched in 75 games for the Rangers last year, the most ever by a right-hander in the Rangers franchise history.
It's funny they let him go, especially with the pitching staff that Texas had last year. Got a pretty good sinker. He throws the ball 92, 93 with some sink. Just threw a breaking ball to Bates that he left up.
Skips in, and a nice play by Buck to his right with a base runner at third and Nick Green. Green at third, Bates at first, nobody out. Boston's fifth inning. It's ball 2-2-1. Ground ball right side. Callaspo gets the out and fires to first for double play. Bates went to the ground and was able to get the tag on him before firing to first for the double play. Run scores in Nick Green, and the Red Sox lead it 5-0.
Bates was in a tough spot here with the ball in front of him. Ground ball. A weak ground ball to second base. It's hard to double up Jacoby to begin with, but he didn't know what to do. He really is in a difficult situation. He stopped like he's supposed to. He couldn't avoid the tag. Double play ball. Run scores.
No RBI in the play, but there are two outs now. Bases empty. Run is charged to Robinson Tejeda. So he gives up 2 in an inning plus. Dustin Pedroia has been on base twice. A double in the first, a walk in the fourth inning. Wrapped around a fly out to right. On the ground left side, to his left is Tien. Low throw, but nicely dug out on the other side by Butler. It ends things in the fifth. Red Sox lead it 5-0. Ourselves. Birthday present. That's pretty good. First game. And John Buck to lead it off here for Kansas City in the sixth inning. Buck, Pena, and DeJesus. Beckett has allowed one hit. It's ground ball to short. Kansas City has done everything they can to help out. They've been incredibly aggressive.
That's a beautiful thing for Beckett. Hooray for strikeouts. Get me outs, especially on one pitch.
I mean, you talk about economical. He's got 1 out in the 6th inning and about to throw his 50th pitch. Tony Pena Jr. fouled out to first baseman Aaron Bates in the 3rd inning. He takes strike 1.
Well, the combination is lethal. There are a lot of free swinging hitters on this Kansas City Royal team. They don't walk. Their on base percentage is bad. I mean, it's just. And you said they're going to make a run at it? You did say that now.
No.
Yes, you did.
Now you are taking me out of context. They made a trade for Yuniesky Betancourt
to make their run.
They're going to try to
make their
run. That's what I said.
Now, if
you said, what?
Yeah. I mean, I know their division is a weaker division, so they don't have to play.
Right.
But
it's kind of wide open. None of those teams are running away with it, although they're poised and ready, some of the other teams at the top. They're going to try and make some sort of run.
I mean, they have a decent rotation. You think about, I said it before, Bannister, Mesh, and Greinke. That's 3 of them. They have a closer, Soria, who's as good as any team has.
Really impressed with him the other night. I mean, you don't get to see him very often.
No.
Nor have they. I mean, there are not a lot of save opportunities.
Yeah, but you think about it. He saved 42 games for them a couple of years ago. I mean, you don't have to be with a good club to save a lot of ball games. Whatever saves they do have. I mean, it's not easy to be a closer on a team that only has a save once every 4 or 5 days.
Kicked by Beckett. It'll work out great to Pedroia. Throws him out. He lets that go, and I'm not sure. And he kicks it, deflects it out towards Pedroia, and there's 2 down.
The ground ball up the middle. I don't think this ball really hit him that hard. I don't know if he kicked it or did it hit his thigh, or his calf, or what. But you saw him kick his right foot to try to see it. I don't know if he's trying to get out of the way or try to kick it, but it worked.
8 in a row retired by Beckett. And there's 2 down here in the 6th inning. David DeJesus coming up. DeJesus struck out swinging in the 1st, doubled in the 4th. Key matchup is brought to you by Honda. And DeJesus 3 for 15 against Beckett. Back to Beckett. Spears it. DeJesus is gone. So are the Royals again in order. 5.5 done. It's 5-0 Red Sox, and it's time for a game break with Tom Caron. 5-0 Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals. Josh Beckett has been incredible through the first 6 innings. He's given up 1 hit. He has 58 pitches. He has 5 strikeouts, no walks.
He was in punch-out mode the first 3 innings, and then since that time, economical with ground balls, first pitch outs here and there.
He had 5 strikeouts through 2 2/3 innings. He's not had a strikeout since, but
I thought he was going to punch out 10 easy.
Youkilis leading it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Youkilis, Ortiz, and Bay. Jamie Wright back on the mound, and Youkilis lifts a fly ball to center field, and Mitch Meyer for out number 1 of the 6th inning. Friday at 6, Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe's Red Sox Game Day Live with TC, Jim Cott, and me. We'll look at the Red Sox contributions to the All-Star Game, analyze if Toronto will be a buyer or seller at the trade deadline, and make our predictions for the second half of the season. It's all coming up Friday at 6, only on NESN. We look forward to Jim Cott joining us.
Jim Cott, what a career he had.
Incredible.
Played about 25, 26 years. I mean,
how many Gold Gloves did he have?
16, something like that. Won about 200, almost 300 games.
One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Absolutely, love him. He can golf too. I see him a lot in Florida.
We look forward to seeing him and hearing from him in the series against the Toronto Blue Jays. This one is outside. It's 1-1. Dave Roberts will be along with us in Texas. On the back end of that trip, it's Toronto and Texas, the first road trip of the year for the Red Sox of the second half. It's ball 2, 2-1. Juan Cruz is up for Kansas City in the pen.
Kansas City going into this season, they had Cruz that was going to set up Kyle Farnsworth. They went out and got, and now he's hurt, going along with Soria. And then you thought their pitching staff started off good. Wright started off good at the start of the season, and next thing you know, after a couple weeks, everybody's going, I think Kansas City's got a shot.
There's ball 3, 3-1. 7 walks handed out today by Kansas City pitching so far through 5 1/3 innings. Ortiz taking all the way, and he takes strike 2. I was thinking about you as a pitching coach.
What do you see? How do you see it?
I see you going into the mound and getting into several fights. Going out there and going, hey, you got salad. You got nothing.
I just can't even. I can't even vision it.
Swing and a miss. Ortiz strikes out for the 3rd time today. He is 0 for 4, and there's 2 down.
Got behind 3-1 and came back. Strikeout David, ball running away. Velocity pretty good, beat him on the velocity.
I mean, you're not really good at filters at times. I could see you really not holding back. And
you think I'm going to show him up or something?
No. But I mean, if you go to the mound and talk to your pitcher and you'd seen enough, maybe he's walked 3 or 4 in a row, and trying to picture how you do it. This pitch is inside, and hit is Bay.
Man, 3 walks and a hit by pitch for Bay today. Had a couple balls up and in last time. And this one's way up and in. This ball, he has no chance to get out of the way. Been on base 4 times. On base percentage is kicking today.
No, hit by a pitch with 2 outs, and Jason Varitek, the batter. Fouled out in the first, fly to right in the 3rd, walked in the 4th inning.
More than anything, as you know, thinking about pitching and pitching coaching and all that, ball 4 would drive me nuts. I mean, It drives you crazy, doesn't even watching the game, not having anything to do with it. I can't stand it. You know, guys just don't trust their stuff for the most part. They get up to the big leagues and they think, uh-oh, I got to do something different. It takes you a while because you get to the big leagues thinking you have to throw as hard as you can, all that sort of stuff. I have to bring your A game, but you have to relax and believe and trust the stuff that you have has gotten me by, and this is what I got to continue to do. Guys get a little too excited in the big leagues. That's what it comes down to. You see so many guys come up to the big leagues from the minor leagues and they pitch so well down there, and they get up here and they just aren't the same guy.
I just think it's so much bigger.
Yeah, definitely. They get a little too amped up, throws them out of whack, and then they lose the control. And that's what you see most of all. Guy losing control.
What do you do if you come up and you get your best stuff and you trust your stuff in the beginning and they hand you your lunch? Then what?
Well, that's part of the business. I mean, you're going to get your lunch. It's a matter of time. But that's what the game's all about. Can you recover? Can you keep it going? You have to make some adjustments too. You don't just get your lunch and think, well, I'm just going to keep doing it and trust my stuff. I mean, you got to change here and there too. But there's a reason why you got here.
One pitch fouled off, and it's a full count now for Jason Varitek.
I mean, I went to the mound excited every game. I mean, I was nervous every game, and even after I was in the big leagues for a long, long time. So that never leaves. You're just going to have to get used to, dealing with the pressure. I mean, ultimately, it's all about pressure. Talk about have fun. Have fun. Who's having fun? There's pressure out there. And then when you get good, then they expect you to be good.
More pressure.
And that's more pressure.
Varitek walks, heads down to first base. Red Sox have something going now, 2 down. Wright got 2 quick outs, but he hits Bay, walks Varitek. Jason walking for the second time today, and that's 8 walks allowed by Kansas City pitching. First walk served up by Jamie Wright. And there's 2 on with 2 outs, and Rocco Baldelli. Rocco singled in the second. Since then, he's fly to right, fly to center. 1 for 3 day.
That's why I like Bard. I think he's come up here and he's been lucky enough to just sort of make his way in slowly. But I just like his makeup. The way his mound presence. Obviously, I love his stuff. He's got electric lightning in that arm.
I was going to say it helps that he throws 99 miles an hour.
You know me, I love gas.
Yes.
But we just saw Tejada just out there with 98 and couldn't do anything with it. But he just looks like he came up here and he says, I belong. And that's the look I see.
And you wonder, based on last night and the way that he's pitched lately, if he will be in some more key situations moving forward. They have been kind of careful in handling him to center field. Meyer is back a step to make the grab that ends the inning. Red Sox stranded pair. We played 6. It's 5-0 Red Sox. Josh.
Come on, Josh. Throw strikes. Keep the ball down, ground ball.
There we go. It's off. Back at Fenway, ready to go in the top half of the 7th inning. Mitch Maier leading it off for Kansas City. Josh Beckett, a one-hitter through the first 6 innings. It's pitch 59, and that's strike 1.
You look back to the last at bat by Maier. He tried to lay down a sacrifice bunt. They were just trying to get a run back then.
He's also struck out today to right field and a base hit. That was on a breaking ball. And Maier is aboard to begin things here in the 7th inning. Second hit for Kansas City all day.
You're right. A little lazy breaking ball to Maier. This ball's up. Nice pitch to Rope to right field.
So lead runner on for the second time today. David DeJesus had led off the 4th inning with a double. Unable to score. Maier at first base for Billy Butler. It was 0 for 2. He flied out to left and grounded out to second base. It's outside, ball 1. Josh Beckett today looking for his 100th career win. Sitting on 99.
And he knows it too. You know when it's out there, that big number.
Ball's behind 2-0. He's had some long waits today while the Red Sox have had plenty of base runners today. The Red Sox have left 11 men on in 6 innings and have scored 5 runs in the process. So,
and he hasn't been from in the stretch much at all. DeJesus being the only base runner.
Strike 1, 2-1. 95 on the fastball. Another strike, 2-2. Same pitch, same area.
That's that two-seamer to come back on the corner.
Got him. Wow. 3 straight fastballs. 6th strikeout for Josh Beckett. 1 out in the 7th.
Out of sync the first 2 pitches and comes back and throws 3 paintballs on the outside corner for strike 3. Shakes his head. Probably thinks those balls are outside.
Line for Beckett. Outstanding today. 65 pitches. 1 out, 7th inning. Mitch Maier at first base, held on by Aaron Bates. Mark Teahan was 0 for 2 today. Ground ball up the middle. Pedroia can't get it. It's into center field. Maier heads for third base. And it is 1st and 3rd now with 1 out. 3rd hit of the day for Kansas City. 2nd of the inning.
You know, they're ready to hit a fastball. Everybody's ready to hit a fastball. They don't want to go deep in the count. That's why you see not many pitches thrown by Beckett. Ball down. Ground ball up the middle. Nice placement. Nobody likes to go deep into the count off of Beckett. So that first piece of cheese, they're hacking.
So 1st and 3rd, 1 down. Jose Guillen, the batter, is 0 for 2. And a pitch in the dirt outside. And struck out in the 2nd inning, flied out to the warning track in the 5th. Field a double play depth with one out. Breaking ball snapped off for strike one.
Back-to-back breaking balls, this being much better than the pitch before. Take a little off. Great placement outside corner off the plate. Now he's going to try to punch him out.
At third base, Tian at first base, one out in the seventh. Ian gets hit. This will load the bases. Back forearm. Terry Francona wants to know if he went around or tried to swing at it. He wants him to check with Bill Miller, the first base umpire.
Nobody's going to check. He's trying to get his attention. Here he's just trying to throw a ball inside corner to Guillen. You're not trying to hit him, obviously. I mean, just get this ball in. He makes sure this ball is in. It's not even running that much. Guillen can't get out of the way. That ball's almost a strike on the inner half. I mean, it's not that far inside. That happens to Euclid a lot. He does the same thing.
So bases loaded, one out. Ryan Pena takes strike one. Pena today has popped out to the third baseman Kevin Euclid, lined out sharply to Aaron Bates. At first base, he is 0 for 2. On the ground towards second base. Pedroia to second for one. On to first, double play. Beck get out of the inning unscathed. Seventh inning stretch from Fenway. Red Sox lead it 5-0.
Into the bottom of the seventh inning. The Amica Pit Zone's brought to you by Amica Insurance. Get the right auto and home coverage at AmicaCoverage.com, and you'll see this double play ball that Beckett gets with a little cutter he throws in on the hands of Pena. It's a beautiful thing to turn this double play and to keep the shutout intact.
Look at his line, 72 pitches deep through 7 innings now. Just 3 hits allowed, 2 of them coming in the top half of this inning. As we move along to the bottom of the 7th inning, this call to the bullpen is brought to you by New England Ford dealers. Juan Cruz, the new pitcher for Kansas City, the 4th pitcher of the day for the Royals. 35th appearance, a 3-2 record. And Jamie Wright leaves after going 2 innings, giving up 1 hit.
This guy reminds me of Pedro Martinez. He's got that spaghetti arm, you know, he just slings it. He's had a pretty nice career. Remember when he first came up with the Cubs, they talked a lot about him. They got him from Arizona. A free agent signing.
He was 30 years of age last year with the Diamondbacks. Ended up striking out 71 batters in 51 2/3 innings.
Yeah, he's got a good arm. Has a tendency to walk some guys.
Held opponent batters to a 192 average last year, 13th best mark in the National League. Nick Green leads it off as he takes ball 1 to begin this bottom of the 7th inning. Nick Green has flied out to left and walked twice. He has scored 2 runs, scoring after walking both times. Plenty of walks handed out by the Royals pitching staff today. They have walked a total of 8 batters. Ball 3-3-0. Ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk. How about another walk? Down to first base goes Nick Green to start the 7th inning. All the relievers have had at least one.
First baseman number 50, Aaron Bates.
Aaron Bates coming up. With their 5 runs today, the Red Sox have now scored 474 runs this season. And speaking of runs, visit DunkinRun.com today and grab a group order of America's favorite coffee and snacks. Dunkin' Run, invite, order, run, enjoy. Now that for easy, America runs on Dunkin'.
What a day for Aaron Bates. 3 hits, left field, center field, right field.
And a good defensive play at first base. All part of the package today for Aaron Bates. To right field, right at De Jesus, who makes the catch out there for the first out of the inning. Bates making a bid for a 4-hit day.
I don't know how long he's going to be in the big leagues, if he'll be back when they go to Toronto, but he won't forget this for a while, this day.
And the Red Sox anticipating the return of Mike Lowell either Friday or Saturday, Terry Francona said today before the game. So 1 out, Nick Green at first base. Jacoby Ellsbury is 0 for 4 from the top spot in the Red Sox order. He has reached twice. Fielder's choice in the 2nd, fielder's choice in the 4th, and stole his 40th base of the year in the 4th inning. Chen today, the starter for Kansas City, 3+ innings, giving up 3 runs. Robinson Tejeda, 1+, giving up 2 runs. Jamie Wright went 2 innings. Not allowing a run. Juan Cruz on here for the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out. Nick Green at first. And Ellsbury takes ball 1. Fouls it off, hangs it 1-2. Now for the guys going to the All-Star game, headed to St. Louis, of course, kind of a whirlwind. I mean, it's a busy couple of days, right? I mean, you're not talking about just the All-Star game. Plenty of events you have to attend and all kinds of things going on at the All-Star as part of the festivities.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to go.
Well, Jesus in right battles the sun, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. There's 2 down. Nick Green still at first. Now it's time for the catch of the day. On the ricochet.
Oh, that was easy.
That was D'Angelo's Lobster Nation catch of the day. Find your best catch of the day at D'Angelo. Their famous lobster lineup is back and loaded with 100% real lobster. Try the lobster roll, the baked stuffed lobster, or the lobster sandwich. Come on, you deserve D'Angelo. So 2 down, Green at first base. A lot of guys say when they go that, you know, it happens so fast they don't really get a chance to enjoy it all.
No, not at all. I mean, especially if you've been to several of them. You know, the first one's exciting. You'll never forget it. But after that, it's like there's so much going on. You feel like you're pulled every which way.
Green takes second base, and one that gets to the backstop.
See, Cruz shoves this ball. And they talk about a foot in front of home plate. that is launched. I don't think I ever threw a ball like that. Maybe once in my life.
Green at second base, 2 down. 1-0 Pedroia. Here's ball 2, 2-0.
You have to live with this wildness out of the bullpen. It's hard to watch. All these guys that walk, you know, you talk about Cruz, he's got good stuff. Punch guys out. But he doesn't know where it's going sometimes.
Nine walks today for the Kansas City pitching staff. A leadoff walk to begin this inning to Nick Green. He's at second base thanks to a wild pitch. There's 2 outs here in the 7th and a count of 2-0 to Pedroia. Line off the glove at third of Tian into short left. Green's going to try and score. Now he's going to stop and get back to the bag at third, and taking second with a throw to the plate is Pedroia.
Well, that is heads up by Nick Green. Luckily he didn't try to score because he was going to get thrown out by Pena in shallow left field. This play starts with a bullet by Pedroia to Tian, and looks like he caught this ball. Fastball in, he yanks it. Tian gets a glove on it, thinks he's got it, ducked his head a little bit. That's a rocket. It just dribbles out into left field. Nick Green stops. Good thing he stopped because he was going to get thrown out.
So a base hit for Pedroia, his second hit of the day. It's second and third, 2 down, and Kevin Youkilis, who is 2 for 4 today, with a run batted in.
The Royals have had trouble every inning. Red Sox left, what, 11 guys on base already?
Youkilis fouls it off. The Red Sox left 2 on in the first. They left 2 on in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Nobody in the 5th and 2 in the 6th inning. They have 2 in scoring position here in the 7th with 2 outs. Along the way, they've scored 5 times. It's 1 and 2 to Youkilis. The right guy up in this spot. Nyquist fouls it off again, hangs it 1-2. Yankees and Angels are underway on the West Coast. They're scoreless in the second inning. KCA Sabathia, who was 8-5, matched up against John Lackey, who's 3-4. Kind of a disappointing start for Lackey to the season after missing better than a month to begin the year.
And then Santana's having a bad year for them too. I know he had arm trouble early, but he's come back and got lit up.
In the dirt, Buck to his right, nice play as he knocks it down, and Green stays at third. I think most thought the Angels would run away with the West, but Texas hanging in there. And a half game back of the Angels right before the break.
Angels scoring runs without Hunter in there and Guerrero, right?
Both out. Both of them
scored 14 runs yesterday.
Won the first game as well in that series against the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Nyquist strikes out to end the inning. We played 7 from Fenway, 5-0 Red Sox. Well, Josh Beckett has given up just 3 hits through the first 7 innings. He's thrown just 72 pitches and has 6 strikeouts as he's been dealing today and has kept Kansas City off the board. Red Sox have been running. Jacoby Ellsbury picks up his 40th stolen base of the season, and Aaron Bates with a 3-hit performance today, including a run batted in. Not only that, but defensively was played very well at first base as well. Red Sox enjoy a 5-0 advantage into the top of the 8th. Alberto Callaspo leads it off for the Royals. Callaspo has fly deeply to center field and to right, but has nothing to show for it. He's 0 for 2. Beckett vying for his 100th career win today. He's got a 5-0 lead working in the 8th. He's been very economical in his pitches today. Is it 74 to the first batter of the 8th? Callaspo is down 1-2. Gave up a couple of hits and hit a batter in the 7th. Kansas City had the bases loaded with 1 out. This ground ball to short. Nick Green has it. And there's 1 down in the 8th. Coming up after the game, stay tuned for Granite City Electric's Red Sox final. We'll look at highlights from around Major League Baseball. Ramiro takes to the streets to get fans' impression of the first half. Plus a musical look at the first half. It's on coming up after the game on NESN. One out in the 8th inning. John Buck, who struck out swinging in the 3rd inning, grounded out to shortstop in the 6th. And down on the count 0-1. Well, Joaquin Soria is up in the pen. Looks like he may get some work.
Might as well get an inning. 4 days off.
Ball missing, and it's 2-1 to Buck. On the ground to Green at short. Assists on the first 2 outs here the 8th inning for Nick Green.
When in doubt, just pound the strike zone down low with some ground balls. It's hard to square up. I don't care if you're ahead in the count or what with Beckett.
Two down here in the 8th inning. Tony Pena Jr. is 0 for 2. He fouled out to the first baseman Aaron Bates in the 3rd inning. Grounded out to second base in the 6th inning. And fouls the first pitch off to our right.
That was such a big pitch last inning for that double play ball that he hadn't thrown a cutter all day. Saves it for that one pitch. He hit it just hard enough to turn a double play ball.
Brian Pena grounding into the double play.
Boy, this was the pitch of the game as far as his shutout is concerned. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, throws a cutter. Pena can't do anything with it, but hits it. Luckily hits it hard enough that you can turn it.
On the ground to third base, Youkilis. 1, 2, 3, 3 ground ball outs. 8th inning for Beckett. 5-0 Red Sox. Store has everything for the diehard fan, like autographed memorabilia, Red Sox photos, souvenirs, and more. Shop online, shop anytime, shop BostonGlobeStore.com. It's on to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the closer for Kansas City in. Joaquin Soria makes an appearance in his 23rd game of the year. 1.57 earned run average. 14 out of 16 in save opportunities this year, and the opponent batting at just 176 against him.
We saw the kind of stuff he had the other night, a curveball that was incredible that he punched out Nick Green with, and You can see why he's one of the best closers in the game. Had some arm trouble earlier this year. That's why he hasn't got a lot of saves.
Ortiz, who is 0 for 4 today, fouls the first pitch off to the left. David struck out in the first inning, struck out in the third, grounded out in the fourth, and struck out in the sixth inning. Up high for ball one, 1-1. Juan Cruz pitched the seventh inning, gave up a hit, no runs, walked a batter, struck out a batter. Inside 2-1 to Ortiz. And followed by Jason Bay. And Jason Varitek, Red Sox on top 5-0 as they bat in the eighth. Drive to deep right center field, back towards the triangle and off the wall. Ortiz will jog into second base with a double that gets the bottom of the eighth started.
Ortiz having a tough day today. 0 for 4. Finally gets a pitch he can handle. 2-1 fastball. He's all over it. Hits this ball as squared as he could. I mean, drove this ball off the center field wall almost as far as you can hit a ball. Off the garage out there.
A leadoff double to start the bottom of the eighth inning. Jason Bay, who's been on base 4 times today, walking 3 times, and last time up was hit by a pitch.
How many is that now? I thought he got hit by a pitch. That was the first pitch, so he hasn't seen a strike his whole time up. 5 times up, hasn't seen a strike yet.
Two and 0.
He saw 12 balls for 3 base on balls, and then got hit with the first pitch.
There's being careful with a guy, and then there's this.
You've never seen this before. There we go.
There we go. 2-1. Soria last year finished with 42 saves. And 17 the year before in Kansas City, an all-star last year. Was pitching for Terry Francona in the all-star game. This is a guy who had Tommy John surgery, did that in 2003. Grounds it foul, and it's a full count now.
I don't know how many guys had Tommy John surgery and came back throwing harder. I should have had Tommy John surgery.
He blew it.
Yeah.
It's also amazing how quickly they come back.
It's about 1 year, right? And they come back better than ever. I don't get it.
On the ground foul. Still 3-2. Shadows starting to creep towards home plate. Not a factor. It's starting to make their way over towards the home plate area as we play here in the eighth. What is a factor is right field right now. Bay gets hit again. Twice in 2 at bats. I
mean, and there's nowhere to go. I mean, this ball, he turns it over a little bit. That ball is so far inside. I mean, what a day. 3 walks and 2 hit by pitches.
So it's first and second, nobody out, and Jason Varitek, the batter.
Every inning has been something happening. Every inning. You think you'd scored 10 runs at least. We've only got 5.
Red Sox have left 13 men on base through 7. Varitek with a swing and a miss. Josh Beckett waiting. He's thrown 83 pitches through the first 8 innings. Giving up just 3 hits. Varitek down 0-2.
Varitek's come up a lot this game with guys on base every time up almost, right?
Yes.
Every time up. Once with the bases loaded, he walked, got an RBI.
Bale up in the pen. Kansas City already used 5 pitchers today as Varitek lines one out to center. Meyer is there. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Try to throw behind Ortiz at second. 1 down. One out, 2 on, and Rocco Baldelli coming up. A single back in the second inning. 3 flyouts on the day, so 1 for 4 today for Baldelli. David Ortiz at second base, Jason Bay at first base, and 1 out. We talk about these outings all the time when a closer comes in these situations that are non-save situations, and I wonder about the adrenaline, how much different it is.
It's a little different. It is, but you have to, you're in Fenway Park. I mean, that should help, don't you think?
You tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, this venue will make you, I don't care who you are, this is the big leagues, so there's nothing on the line. My ERA was on the line all the time. It didn't take me much. One outing can cost you the season. They just give up 4 or 5.
Left center field. This is in for a hit. Ortiz coming around to score. 1 run in for the Red Sox. A 6-0 lead for Boston. Rocco Baldelli's second hit provides the Red Sox their 6th run.
Baldelli jumping on a fastball, hits it in the gap. Trying to throw this ball outside, leaves it up and in. He gets on top of it. 93-mile-an-hour fastball and hits it in the gap. Ortiz scores easy.
So second and third, 1 out. Nick Green, the batter. Well, we got the bat.
That's hard to do, to hit the bottom of the fastball in. Hits the knob of the bat.
Fly ball out towards right center field. Meyer had been in left center, but he has plenty of time to get over there to make the catch. Tagging at third. Throw goes to third and out there before the run scored. Wow. They could not get in before Baldelli was thrown out at third base to end the inning. Turns into a double play. Red Sox lead at 6-0. This is very close. Rocco Baldelli ruled out at third base before Jason Bay can score, and literally it is right there.
That is so close. He got it right. The umpire at home, that's the call for the umpire at home, and boy, he has to have his eyes in two spots at the same time to make a judgment call on that. He made the right call.
So the Red Sox get one run in the bottom of the 8th inning, and it is now 6-0.
Cost Green an RBI.
David DeJesus leading it off against Josh Beckett. That is pitch number 84. DeJesus has one of only 3 Kansas City hits today against Josh Beckett, a double in the 4th. And Beckett's complete game shutout against Atlanta through just 94 pitches. He's thrown 85 now today, dealing with the first batter of the 9th inning. No strike one, 2-1. He's undefeated in 8 starts at Fenway Park this year, 5-0 with a 2.85 coming in. And just in case, Papelbon up in the pen. Jesus fouls it off, 2-2. Jesus, Meyer, and Butler expected here in the 9th inning. Royals have had 2 chances. They had a base runner at third with 1 out in the 4th, could not score. Had the bases loaded with 1 out in the 7th, could not score. To Jesus to left field. Jason Bay makes the catch for out number 1. Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, Dunkin' Donuts, Sylvania, your Subaru dealers of New England, and by Southwest Airlines. 1 out, 9th inning. Mitch Meyer, the batter. Meyer struck out looking in the 1st. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th inning. And singled to right field in the 7th. This one fouled off, and it's 0-2. the ground right side. Pedroia to his left. And there's 2 down in the 9th. Well, this has been an amazing effort today by Josh Beckett. And as you said, it lines up right against the Kansas City team that is aggressive. They're swinging early and it's making it very easy.
Early on, he had 5 punch outs early, 3 innings, and then they just started swinging at the first pitch. A lot of, boy, you see the pitch count so low, 92 pitches right now.
6 Ks in all. He had 5 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings. Ahead 0-2.
Wonder if he'll remember his 100th win in the big leagues. He shuts out Kansas City. Doubt it. He'll probably end up winning 300 games. Who knows?
0-2 pitch to Billy Butler. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. Win number 100 for Josh Beckett in his career. A complete game effort today at Fenway Park as the Red Sox win it 6-0. They're able to take 3 out of 4 in this series.